uSportsCentral back at it out of deal. Charles, Ashley, this last weekend, a lot of districts came down to the wire. The first one we're going to talk about and show you the highlight on was Cleveland taking on Rio Rancho, and Cleveland in the softball world kind of has Rio Rancho's number this year. Mercy ruled them the first time that they played, and Rio Rancho have been slipping up a little bit, but this game was for second place in district, and obviously made a lot of difference in the seeding that we're going to show you in just a little bit. So let's go to it from Cleveland High School. Charles, a beautiful stadium.
Cleveland High School.
Oh, it's a wonderful stadium.
One of the better ones out here.
And I'll tell you what, it was Cleveland all day. Look at this play, though. At first base, sit down, young girl.
Good hustle right there. And right there, nice single, opposite field. Gonna score a run.
So top of the second, and Rio Rancho says.
Thought about it, she came back. Little pickle action going on here. Uh-oh.
Trying to push a run over. Safe at third. Is she safe? Nope. Tagged, and the throw it at first. And just what an outrageous play. What was going on, Charles?
I don't know, getting greedy there. They should have just been happy having the bases loaded.
And here's a fly to right field. Ooh, you got to make that grab. Bottom of the second inning in Cleveland. Trying to make some noise. That'll be 3 bases.
Nice triple there. They're going to count that as an error because she misplayed that. Cleveland in good position right now.
And then the ground ball play at home plate. Safe. 1-0.
Great base running. Took off soon as the hit was soon as she hit the ball and whatnot. So great base running.
And the grounder play over at first, thrown away. That'll score another run, and it's Cleveland 2, Rio Rancho 0 in the bottom of the second. Already a disaster. And then Cleveland really got it going. Chip out to center field, or excuse me, left field. That's another run, and it's 3-0. Safe at second. Come across from third. That's another run. It's 4-0.
4-0, Adam, but off of sloppy fielding from Rio Rancho. Rio Rancho giving up runs off of errors. Coach can't be happy with that.
And then the power hitting. This is Cleveland all year.
Ooh, good snag right there.
Snag. Never mind. I'm
sorry.
They
needed that earlier. They needed a little bit earlier, but now Rio Rancho trying to get something going on the offensive side. And there's your power.
Okay.
Gonzo.
So solo shot. And listen, and you're going to be shocked, Charles. Rio Rancho's my team to win. I think they're going to win state.
You still think they're going to win
I've got them, and that's very biased. You know,
so Volcano Vista, you're just not going to pay attention to them?
Rio Rancho's beaten Volcano Vista twice this year. The fielding errors, though, were just a disaster for Rio Rancho in this one. Cleveland stacking it up, bottom of the third, adding runs here.
Not sure if it was
this
just
for second in district,
but yeah, 5 errors easily. And right there, a little
infield single, mistake. How many of those have you seen? 8-1.
8-1, 5 runs off of errors, and Cleveland not letting up at all, pouring on the runs right now.
Here's a chip out to left center. Hannah Obrey's going to come around and score, and Cleveland getting ready to close it out, and that'll be it right there. 11-1. It's a mercy rule. Cleveland wins it. 11-1, Charles. Wow. Did you hear that? The J. Paul tells us.
Celebration going on after the
only one senior on Cleveland's team.
Okay. Well,
the only senior is Hawaiian, by the way.
Yeah, that's. I kind of put 2 plus 2 together, you know.
So Cleveland.
Hey, big shout out to Cleveland getting it done. Rio Rancho have to be disappointed in their fielding performance. The pitching wise. She put him in a position to make the plays. The fielding just couldn't get it done.
Look at that. That's a celebration.
Well, I'm going to celebrate, too, after a big win like that.
Second in district, though. You don't celebrate second in district.
The only senior. Give her some love.
Okay.
Dang. You're just mean. Well, yeah, so anyway, now, Cleveland getting it done.
Yeah, I mean, so the Storm, they're going to get the 4 seed. We'll show you the bracket. I think you look at Rio Rancho's road, Charles, and it's to perfection for them. They stay away from Cleveland and Volcano Vista.
So
it was almost better for them to lose. I swear, I really
mean it. It worked out better.
I think so.
It was in the back of their mind.
I think so. Okay. Now let's show you the district championship game from Rio Rancho High School.
There you go.
And we talk about errors. As Shane Schallenberger. Son, Treston Schallenberger, going to get to third. Never could get a run out of it. Look at this. Fernando Hara running the bases. Okay, so this is the opposite, right? Cleveland, they get errors at baseball. Rio Rancho, they get errors in softball. Look at that tag, though, by
Way to
Bach,
make
play
the
made by
tag
Fernando
right there.
Jara. Then Jared Winder going to put it out to right field. Brandon Larson comes on, makes the play, and the inning. So bottom of the second, still no score until this. Willie Baez goes left field. Peace! 1-0. Rio Rancho on top.
Hey,
Little
Rio
muscle.
Rancho survived those errors early in the innings or whatnot to finally get on the board. My man jacks it all the way to the housing development.
That's a
Looking
good pace right there to
Good
get to
pace.
home plate.
Good pace.
Good pace. A little clap. Yep. Love you. 1-0.
Rio
Well,
Rancho.
then the single out to center field.
Rams starting to getting the bats going right now, feeling a little momentum, but they couldn't get anything going on in that inning. And now Cleveland up. Nice single right there.
That's Tristan Schallenberger, who, by the way, went 4 for 5 on the
young
day.
buck. That's a
4 for
youngster.
5, the 8th grader. Gets on base again. 1-0. Rams on top, and Vince Aragon.
Turn
Should have
it.
been a double play.
Oh, turn it. Not
So
gonna
now
turn it.
runners on the corners as Schallenberger gets over to the third base on the air. Eddie Vasquez usually turns that quick to Angelo Lujan. What's that?
Runners on first and third.
And here's a walk.
Ooh.
So, okay.
Bases loaded.
Okay,
What we got?
Riley Peterson is aboard. And here's the play at home. That's 1
there you
out.
go.
So 2 outs. Bases still loaded. 2 outs. 1-0. Rio Rancho on top. They need a timely hit, Charles, and they do. Chapman out to right field. That's good. Play at the plate.
Oh.
There it is. There's the tag. So 1 run scores, though, and it's 1 apiece.
One apiece. Some unfortunate base running right there. He should have probably stayed on third. I think they probably would have mustered out another run, but they still got 1 out of it. 1-1 tie game. And right there, nice single.
Fernando Jara gets aboard with the single.
Here we
And
go.
then stealing. Jara's out. Come on. Oh, where is that?
Timeout.
Safe.
We need a replay.
And then a throwaway.
Pickle.
Angelo
Oh.
Lujan. Excuse me, Fernando Jara gets out to third.
sloppy fielding on those 2 back-to-backs. But Rio Rancho, they're going to make them pay for it, right?
Jared Bach, ground rule double. That'll score a run. And it's Rio Rancho 2, Cleveland 1.
Got to turn those plays out there, Cleveland, when you have an opportunity to get Rio Rancho out and they couldn't get it done.
Well, how about this bunts by Wyatt Kelly? He'll be out at first base, but
Scores a run.
coming around to score is Dominguez.
That's how you
So
draw it
Mark
up.
Dominguez, yeah, is,
That's how you
excuse
draw
me,
it up.
David Dominguez is through. 3-1 Rio Rancho. Now remember, this is for the district championship. Cleveland had a chance to win this district. Vince Aragon comes on to make the play in the bottom of the 5th, and it's all Rio Rancho.
Great base
Look at
running
that.
right there.
He's
There we
safe.
go.
Angelo Lujan. Charles, and watch this. This is disastrous. Lujan's going to
Oh, my
steal. He's
goodness.
picked off, right? Easy play. Oh, throw away. Lujan going to get to third.
You know Lujan
Da,
has
da, da,
a will.
da, 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 da,
He has
da. A
a will.
mishandle out in
Angelo!
left field. Come on,
Angelo
Charles.
walks in.
You should have seen Shane Schallenberger after this happened. He was beside himself. And then, of course, David Dominguez going to put one out to center field. That'll score another run. All Rio Rancho in the sloppiest game Cleveland has played all year. Shane Schallenberger was beside himself. Willie Baez, here's the play at the plate.
Oh,
Throw it
more
away.
sloppy fielding.
Winter scores.
Ooh.
What is this sloppy fielding?
Well, you know what? Cleveland, they were focused in the beginning, but down the stretch, they kind of fell apart, and Rio Rancho took full advantage of it. Another run scores right there. Just not Cleveland's day.
Celebrate at Rio Rancho, your champions. That'll earn you a 2 seed. And for some reason, Coach Ron Murphy just does it every single year. Literally. Literally every year. And now my Rams are a 2 seed.
Your Rams, but you're right. They get it done every year. They struggled a little bit in the beginning. It was a little choppy, losing in their own tournament and whatnot. Bounce back, won district, and now going into state as that 2 seed.
Had a chance to win a district, loses again to Volcano Vista. Instead of getting a 2 seed in the state, slip all the way to an 8 seed, in which we'll show you coming up next. We'll have all of the brackets for you, 5A and 6A baseball, softball. Come on back. You're watching uSportsCentral.